Because of this new age gospel, we in Pentecost have become overly exclusive and ecumenical. Ecumenicalism was never designed for you to change what you believe. It was for you to impact people that come into your environment through your behavior. Not start acting like them. Lord, I'm getting in trouble in here now. There was a time you would never see anybody in a Pentecostal holiness church with a tattoo on their behind. Yeah, I said it, behind. But now we got everything. We, my God, we got, and not see they done got offended. They done got all sensitive because Bishop Hayes said tattoo. Well, if you would go back and do the genesis of the history to find out where it came from, you would find out why I'm offended. Well, first of all, why would you do something without understanding why you do it? I ain't got no help up in here now. I know it is a social norm. I know that this is the era that we live in. And I'm not saying you're going to hell because you got a tattoo. I put one on your forehead if you want to. But before you do it, why don't you find out what it represents? Well, you got the right preacher tonight. I'm going to tell you what it represents. First of all, it is a Egyptian, Phoenician practice. It comes from paganism. In that day, those that were pagan would stamp on their flesh the pervading God they would serve. Oh, God, help me preach this thing here. Men did not get tattoos. Women did. And the women that got them, they got it with the idea of becoming a temple harlot. Ho. 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 Now Christmas, ho. I had to throw that in there because y'all said harlot. Harlot. Ho. She stamped her flesh with colors that would seduce the temple priests in the sleeping with them as a religious ceremony. I know what I'm talking about. Because in 1 Samuel, you had a man called Eli. Eli had two sons called Hophni and Phinehas. The Bible said not only were they skimming money from the three-pronged flesh hook in the boiling pot, but they brought the women into the Holy of Holies and laid them on the altar and slept with them as a religious ceremony. What makes you think Ahab was so strong by marrying the Phoenician's daughter, Jezebel? Now, see, y'all thought Jezebel was red fingernails, mini skirt, slits down the side. No, that ain't no Jezebel. No, Jezebel is not a woman with rouge and lipstick. And no. Jezebel is a spirit of control. Anybody that wants to control you and dominate you and manipulate you, do it through the spirit of Jezebel. A man can have a Jezebel spirit. I ain't got no help up in here now. And Jezebel order also borders on witchcraft. We got a lot of Pentecostals that are functioning in witchcraft. You don't know you are because nobody's ever told you. Anytime you control how other people think about other people, that is witchcraft. Look at you. You can't stand sister so-and-so. And sister so-and-so ain't never done nothing to you. But your old stupid friend don't like them. And you stupid to following her. I ain't got no help up in here now. Don't you ever dislike anybody because your friends don't like them. I ain't going to the convocation. I ain't gonna follow Bishop Thuston. I don't like the way he run it. And you little dumb pastors follow dummy. And then they wonder why their church don't grow, because every seed produces after its own kind. See, some of y'all think you're slick. Every seed produces after its own kind. Whatever you are is what you attract, and what you say out of your mouth comes up as a harvest. Just because you don't speak against him in the public does not mean that God does not reveal it to him in the public. Oh, I done got in trouble up in here. Now, how do you expect from your church what you don't do to your pastor? You want your saints to pay tithes. You want your saints to give offerings. You want your saints to pay dues, but you don't. Okay. I'm going to get in trouble again, Mother Sims. Who intentionally use you. Now, I'm not talking about not knowing you're being used. You know they're using you, and he says, let them use you and pray for them anyway. Cobbins is really getting deep in here now. Now, here we are in the church, and I know we failed this one. To him who strikes you, that means slap you in the face, turn the other cheek. Bishop, let me say this, and I'm going to rush through. About maybe 2 weeks ago, I was in my church, and we have two services, 9 and 11 o'clock. And in between my services, I was preaching the 9 o'clock service, closing it out. And I noticed there was a little ruckus, didn't know what it was with security. But when I leave the platform and go down to my office, one of my adjutants is waiting for me. And they said, Bishop, we need you to check your office out. I said, what happened? They said, this young man broke in your office. I said, really? So I went in and I saw they had my cell phone and took it all apart. And I checked my bag. I had money in it. The money was still there. But they was holding him in one of the holding rooms. And I went to the holding room where they were, and the deacons are around him. And I walked up to him and I said, why was you in my office? And before he could say anything, I slapped the fire out of him. Pow! I mean, I slapped the fire out of him. And it felt so good, I slapped him again. I said, this is deliverance. I said, this feels like deliverance. Now, watch this. Watch this, Bishop. See, what most of you don't know about me, if you never heard me, I'm very candid. I'm very real. I'm very honest. And how you feel about me, I really don't care. That's straight up. So you don't have to like me. I'm just going to tell you the truth. Slap the fire out of him. And just like I slapped him, how y'all looking, my deacons was looking. Bishop. So after I slapped the fire, and I walked away grinning. Man, I slapped him good. Get to the office. My head deacon says, Pastor, can I talk to you? I said, yes, you can talk. What's going on? He said, man of God. I said, yes. I'm very hurt and I'm disappointed. I said, why? Because I didn't punch him or kick him? What? Should I have done more? It wasn't enough. I said, no, Bishop, I just can't believe that you slapped him. I said, well, sometimes these things come upon us without us knowing quickly. He said, really? I said, well, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. The next service, I'm going to tell the church. So I got up next service. My ministry music is here. Church is full. We worshiping. I said, saints, we need to stop worshiping for a minute. I got to confess. Y'all pray for me. I slapped the fire out the young man. He was robbing my office. I said maybe I should have prayed for him and asked God to forgive him, but I slapped him. Will y'all forgive me, please, saints? Oh, sure, Bishop. And they went back into worship, and I preached. The next day, I'm at the airport. He's with me. We're going to California, and I'm going through security, and I reach in my bag to grab my $4,000 laptop computer. It's gone. It's gone. It's gone. It's gone. It's gone. I don't know if it was God or the devil brought to my mind. The saints were mad at you for slapping a thief that got away with my computer. And the Holy Ghost spoke to me immediately right then. That's the problem with people. They judge what they never go through. Oh, it's easy for you to say I shouldn't have slapped them because it wasn't your computer. Let's see how holy you are when something happened to you. I ain't got no help at all in here now.